friends. So a quick little bit of civics and math to kind of explain this number 17 here. The question is, why would it matter if there were a different people per electoral vote number from state to state? So as you did your questions before 17, you probably noticed something. Wyoming, for example, had, I think, the smallest number of people per electoral vote. It might have been it was one of those states like Wyoming or Alaska or something like that. I forget exactly which one it was. And then states like California, for example, had a very high number of people per electoral vote. Why would that matter? Okay, so here's an argument for why it would matter. Imagine these circles as one electoral vote. A state that has fewer people per electoral vote means that this electoral vote would be broken up into a smaller number of pieces than this electoral vote. You got to remember that one electoral vote in California is the same as one electoral vote in Wyoming, is the same as in Oregon, is the same as in Delaware. They're all one. You have to win 270 of them to become president, okay? So it doesn't matter if one of them is in Wyoming or one of them is in California, that counts towards your total. So in Wyoming, for example, a state that has fewer people per electoral vote, that means this electoral vote pizza, so to speak, would be broken up into fewer pieces. So let's just say it's broken up. I'm not going to break it up into whatever hundreds of thousands of pieces are in the spreadsheet, but let's just break it up into 4, okay? So each of these pieces is a person in Wyoming. Now we're in California. California has a lot more people per electoral vote. So we have to break this pizza up into more slices. Let's break it up just to knock it down to like usable math. 8 pieces. So each of these is a Californian, and each of these is a Wyomingian. I have no idea if that's what they're called. A person from Wyoming. Well, you can see right now, a person in Wyoming's value in that electoral vote is greater than a person in California's value for that electoral vote. The more pieces you divide that electoral vote up into, the smaller each piece has to become, which makes perfect sense. You've cut pizzas up, you see the exact same thing. Start with one pizza, cut it in half. Now you've got twice as many pieces, but each piece is half as large as the whole. And that is one of the arguments, and I agree with it, that a state like Wyoming, a person's vote has more power because that person's vote takes up a larger chunk of the electoral vote value than in a state like California. Hopefully that makes sense.